All right, friends, welcome back to PrepperNow. I'm going to do a little quick talk today about a possible revaluation of one of our largest asset classes. Here we go. Welcome to PrepperNow. All right, friends, thanks so much for being here. Hit the buttons and stuff, darken out the bell. Love to have you back. And it is good to have you here as we talk about the potential for a revaluation of gold and precious metals. Now, this isn't a video to push or anything like that, but this conversation is happening in certain financial corners. So in 1973, the valuation of gold went to $42 an ounce. We had supposedly 8,133 metric tons at the time, and it's worth $11 billion by those numbers. But now, if you look at everything, it really is worth a lot more. Right now, gold is about $2,900 and change. It'll probably be to $3,000 here pretty soon, and it is going up. Why? Well, a lot of people are moving their gold around right now because they're worried because Trump is kind of breaking the rules-based order, if you will. And tariffs, stagflation, inflation, potential conflict on the European continent. There's a lot of things that are draining London's vaults and taking them and sending them over to America because Trump is basically rolling out his policies. He's reshaping our government. He's going in, and the Doge is looking at all of our agencies from, USAID to NOAA to NASA. They're going to go into potentially the Pentagon, the IRS. We've all saw what happened with the Social Security. Well, now they're potentially going in and going to audit Fort Knox. And what's in Fort Knox? Supposedly all of our gold. So what would it look like? Now, I'm not going to say, yes, it's going to be there, no, it's not going to be there. I'm not going to go on any kind of speculation or any stuff like that. But what I will say is this. Revaluing gold would really do some strange things. So let's take it down to the underside. Let's say gold, they revalue it at $2,100 or $2,000, okay? All right, well, all the people that hold gold means that their gold is now worth $2,000. You, 2 days ago, went into JD Bullion or whatever the heck it was, and you got yourself a couple ounces at $3,000 or $2,975 or whatever the heck it works out to be. Now that gold is worth $1,000 less. There's the upside, too. What if they value it at $5,000? What does that look like? You know, they try to peg things to it. Well, now everybody's got to buy it at $5,000. It would cause a little bit of mayhem. So I don't think that's anything that is in order right now. And then there's other questions. What does it look like if you've got gold ETFs? What does it look like if there's derivatives? What does it look like with all the other financial instruments out there? What do things look like with gold pegged at a certain price to revaluate, to do whatever the heck it is? I don't think that would happen. And you'd have to see a lot of our financial institutions like the Treasury and Federal Reserve being lockstep with each other. And then, of course, you'd have to also go with lockstep with the other countries. I don't see a revaluation of gold happening right now. But what I do see is potentially, in the future, a Bretton Woods type moment. And when that happens, at that point, you could revalue gold and peg it to whatever. Maybe there's a new global reserve currency. Maybe it's Bitcoin. Who knows? There's all kinds of questions and conundrums that could be pontificated. The question is, though, will it ever be revalued? What will it look like? What will happen to interest rates? What will happen to inflation? What will happen to our monetary system? What will happen to all of it? It's happened before. Doesn't mean it won't happen again. I think we're safe for now, but maybe potentially in the future, you could see it. And I think it would happen after some form of a world conflict as we go to another Bretton Woods moment. All right, friends, thanks so much for being here. Hit the buttons and stuff. Darken out the bell, get the notifications. Join us on Twitter, Mine, X, Truth, Gab. And if you like what we're doing here, maybe you want to join us as a member for a couple bucks a month or on Subscribe and Locals where we populate daily. All kinds of stuff that'll get you in trouble. Love to have you there. Nice communities. Help the cause going. Or you can just hang out and watch us here for free on the old tube. All right, friends. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.